Well, hello, darlings. How are you feeling? We are almost near the end of March. And like I said in my last update, coming in like a lion. I mean, has it been anything but nonstop action packed coming at you? And this one is no different because let me just say, it's filled with many surprises. I'm calling this video Destined Change. Whether you believe in this or not, I truly believe that if things are destined, they will be. However, we do have a little bit of play in this. I pulled some cards to start us off, and then we're just going to dive right into it because there is so much to talk about. The first card, Transformation. The second card, intuition or intuitive downloads, and guardian angel. I feel like the guardian angel card is something I also pulled from another deck. We are being, we're so supported. We're so supported. So just know, whatever you may be going through right now, you are not alone. You are not alone. So if you are new here, welcome. My name is Jennifer Glendenning. I am an intuitive, a medium, a channel, and I'm just really happy that you're here with me today. For those that have been with me for a while, thank you so much. You know, I love you. I appreciate you. You're amazing. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and like. It really helps me and it really helps support the channel. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's get started, shall we? Um, I want to get right into it because some of you know that I belong to a group of individuals that are situated all over the world. There's France, Germany, Switzerland, United States, uh, yeah, there's a group of us. Anyways, I don't want to go into it, but we meet and we go into a deep meditation. We speak from our souls, and then some of us go into trance channel. Um, what I want to share with you is really interesting because I kept seeing the same vision the last three times I was in this deep meditation within this group. I kept and I wrote it down. First thing, I just want to share this. I'm not going to share this other thing because it's private. But there was another fella that came through. Okay, I have tons of sketches here, and just writings upon writings upon writings upon writings. But what I found really interesting is I saw a vision. And this is something that I had recorded back months ago. But the fact that I saw it again, I thought, you know what? I'm going to chat about it on this channel because I'm seeing it again. This is not a coincidence. By the way, there's no such thing as coincidence. Everything is an opportunity to make a decision and a choice point. So I was being guided behind the Sphinx and behind the pyramid, that there is actually a holographic imagery underground. And I believe some of this is going to be rediscovered. It is 108 right now. Okay, so the imagery that I saw, it came in as first hieroglyphs. I was given a book, and on top of this book, the imagery of gold hieroglyphs or energy. With that, I was asked to place my hand upon this, which then the information came through. Then I could see the actual hieroglyphs to the right of me. I was taken down a hallway and I wrote down a bunch of things on here. I just want to kind of take you through my journey. So we were going down this dark, and when I say we are going, these are my guides, my team that I personally acknowledge that I work with. So I was being guided, we were being guided, or they were directing me down this tunnel. And they had asked me to place my hand so that I could listen and feel and see what was happening. And once I placed my hands on the stone, it was like I was transported to that time. But as you know, everything's happening. And I know there were a couple of people that commented on my last reel when I was speaking of past, present, future. Everything is happening simultaneously. So if you made a comment on that, yes, that is exactly it. Everything is happening in the now, past, present, future, now, happening right now. So I'm being taken down this tunnel, and I could hear, feel, see, sense. And it got darker, darker, darker as we went deeper, and I could feel the temperature changed. And they then showed me that these pathways were then connected to certain, this is the Stargate thing, but also connected to other points. Then they had said right underneath the pyramid, right underneath the Sphinx, behind at this degree point, that there is the actual real activation point. Well, I don't know. I'm just going to leave this here. If there is something that comes forth, any discoveries, anything that comes forth with that, I want to document it here. It is, oh, here we go right now. Talk about synchronicities. So it is Thursday, March 19th, 2026, or 1:11. Okay, let the numbers speak for itself. Then I was also guided to another place in the world, which I'm not going to share right now, and they asked me not to share it, but um, they did guide me to go there. And I found it really interesting because there's a significant connection with, let me just say, bees. So I'll just leave it like that. And as things unfold here and I receive more information, I will share it with you all. But for now, I'm just going to leave it there with this vision. But I wanted to start that off because I thought, okay, this is something that I saw twice. I find it really interesting. So I'm going to put it out. And if it comes into full manifestation, as always, please send me a message. I'm sure I may come across it because it'll be huge, huge news. But yes, I also want to say thank you so much if you're following me on Instagram and you're sending me information of my last predictions coming forth. I don't really have time to do research on that, but I I appreciate that, and it just brings clarification into what I'm feeling, seeing, sensing. Okay, so moving forward, um, I really want to use this time to talk about the energy that's coming in. And I'm getting this energy for the next, like, I feel like 6 months is really going to be heightened. But I was shown a doorway. So again, I'm going to go back to the visualization that I was shown. And it's interesting. I'm keeping this channeled painting that I did a month ago up on the wall because I feel like this has a lot to do with it, with the new earth templates and the connection to the water frequencies. I had talked about that there was going to be an ongoing purification that moves through the lands. Okay, I've been talking about this for 2, 3 years. This purification is a self-actualization. So what's happening within us is also happening globally, collectively. And it's really important for us to understand our choice point and our role in this ever-going shift in humanity, what our key role is. And the reason why I say destined events and destined change is that you may have thought, or your ego, your mind may have thought that, hey, this is my path, this is what I want to do, but there could be a larger role for you or another pathway that you're just starting to understand or put all the puzzle pieces together. The treasure chest is now starting to be more clear. Or perhaps there's something that you had in the back of your mind that you really wanted to do, but you weren't able to really succeed until I'm saying, now I feel like the doorway is going to start opening for you. So this could have been, so please post in the comments, let me know if you found in the past that things just never worked out for you. If you found like you kept like feeling having this drive to do something, to create something, but it never manifested. It never came into form. Or maybe you kept running up against it. This is because part of that was your soul's evolution and growth in healing and understanding the pattern and cycle within itself. If you are in that, if that's something that you're like, oh yeah, that really resonates with me, then I'm gonna say this doorway now is like opening, and I'm hearing it. It's like the angels are like, hello, come on in, come on in, welcome, welcome. Everything is being directed, everything that you've wanted or this vision is being fine-tuned in such a way because there's this harmonic frequency. And even when I say it, my ears are ringing, and it's not tinnitus, okay? High-pitched sounds. Your aura is changing. Your electric magnetic frequency, how you communicate with yourself and how you communicate with others. You are going to be guided, or I'm hearing glided, because that sounds much more effortless, doesn't it? I'm like gliding in, I'm gliding. You're being glided into the next phase or stage. So, you know, this is what I want to say. Don't get tripped up on this because you're going to have to be really aware of your patterns, of the self-saboteur, and understand like, hey, this is part of my soul's evolution. My soul signed up for this. Like, I'm ready. So you really have to take in checkpoints and say, okay, like, where am I holding myself back? What old belief systems that I have? Because for some of you, it could get really uncomfortable, but for others, I'm getting this effortless flow. I feel like things are just going to start to connect the dots. Connect the dots. Yes. Let me pull a couple cards with this, and then I do want to get into some of the energy. I pulled the trust card. I just flipped this over. Yeah. Uh, what we may be seeing out on the world stage. Okay. Or maybe I'll leave that for another video. Maybe I will. Yeah. And I'll just keep this one pretty short. All right. So let's pull 3 cards. 3 cards. These cards are all mismatched. I don't really pull cards to do a reading. I just read. Oh, here we go. Here we go. These cards actually fell out. Now, where are my specs? Oh, heavens, where? Oh, here they are. Been a very weird mood today. Oh, I had my hair back like that. Oh, heavens. Okay, let's do this. All right, we have the Lovers card. Lovers in a dangerous time. Interesting. It says the Lovers, Archangel Raphael. Intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions. I did talk about relationships on my Instagram. Gosh, I love you guys. I'm just gonna say, if you've been in a long-term relationship and you're just feeling like suffocated, it's the wrong one. I do feel like there could be some endings to this. Um, and I feel like this is like a deep contemplation, like, oh, am I making the right decision? I'm not, because I really feel like family could be involved in this. Again, if you've been married for a long time, this could be an ending of like, a long-term marriage or a long-term relationship. This could also be long-term friendships, long-term, this could be a loss of a job that you've had for 20 years, 15 years, and all of a sudden, hey, let's just talk about artificial intelligence now, taking over some of the jobs that you might have had. This is what I'm talking about. This may be coming up for some of you, not all of you, please no, just some of you. Um, they're really guiding you when I say, again, they are. I'm talking about my guides, that it's important to make decisions with a regulated nervous system. So I have tons of videos on this channel to breathe, to help relax the body, or you can go out in nature, do something that fills you up just to help um, lower stress and help you make a more clear decision. But I feel like for some of you, the decision will already be made. Okay, this is why I call this destined change, because yeah, things are happening for you. Things are moving out of the way so new things can come in. So again, we have the Lovers card. And the song that comes in, I think it's the Bare Naked Ladies song. Lovers in the dangerous time. Lovers in a dangerous time. I think it's called that, yeah. Anyways, so this is the card. That fell out of the deck, by the way. We have the Justice card. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. I mean, this is the ongoing thing right now with all the secrets being exposed. More stuff on, more stuff on, more stuff. I'm not saying the names because, I don't want to get in trouble. But you know, you don't have to look too far to know. I also feel like more information is going to come out on the vaccine. Um, and again, this is about justice. This is about things, order, coming back into natural order, coming back into natural balance. So we're definitely going to see even more stuff. But again, everything is recalibrating, right? More truths revealed. Okay, the other card that came forth is the Nine of Air. So this is when we're talking about, this is what the guys were saying before about stimulation, mental stimulation. Self-fulfilling prophecies, if you worry about something, let's just talk about the WAR, right? And everything that's taking place about the oil and all those other things and land rights and, the everything that's happening in some of these countries. There is research has been, take Dr. Emoto. He's done extensive research. And Veda Austin has done research on the frequency of water, the frequency of vibration. We are water, okay? And our words, the air is a vapor of water too. So do not underestimate the power of positive thoughts, of love, of vibrational positive intention being drawn, being used as the thought, the visualization, that pure intention of sending love, light, healing, and prayers to those areas rather than fear, rather than worry. It can get really, it's really easy to get caught up in that matrix. Be aware, but also understand that there is another matrix behind the fear paradigm. And we are really being asked to tune into our hearts and ask ourselves, what is our role? Is it to instill this fear? Or is it to be mindful of this, to use discernment on what we're feeling, seeing, sensing, and to send love, to send light, to send healing, to send positive intentions rather than fear? Because there's a lot of other energy at play. So the more that you can send positive light, positive affirmations, positive intentions from a grounded, centered, energetic self, like the better the world will be. So this is a sign that, some of you are expecting the worst. Some of you are spiraling. Some of you are going down the rabbit hole. And I mean, you get on there and one thing comes into the next. This card also says sleepless nights, again, because your mind is constantly going. I talked about in my last post having a digital detox, doing a digital detox, stepping away. We have the shadow side. Yeah. This is also looking at your inner landscape, some of the things that you still need to look at, to heal, to evolve. Why are you so sensitive with certain things? Or is there something within you that still needs to be healed? Right? What is it? Because the shadow side is asking light to be brought into form. Self within the self. We have the nature card. I'm also offering everybody, I've discounted my rates to help everybody at this time. And like I mentioned before, I have tons of videos, free meditations, group meditations, and I've reduced my rates for energy healing and mentorship just so I can help everybody right now. So if you feel called to reach out, please, please, please do so. And by all means, go to my website, read about me, do Google searches. I want you to do research, okay? Just like if you're going to anybody, I'm not saying you need to go to me. Do your research, okay? Do your research. It's really important. All right, and last card. Oh, here we go. Last card. I should just keep these on. Archangel Raphael. Okay, so listen, we had Raphael twice, didn't we? Did we not have Raphael? Yes, we did. We had Raphael twice. Inner authority. Yeah. Dear Archangel Raphael. So this is about taking your power back. Oh my goodness me. Ooh, really interesting. I'm just going to leave you with this, okay? Now, remember I said about underground, being taken underground? Do these not look like stones? Underground? There's no light above it. Hmm. I need you to read between the lines. I take back my power. things that were taken or taken from or collectively, really drawing that in, really rooting and grounding into my I am center. A mantra that I've used with my students for such a long time is I am that I am, and all that I am, I am. And you say it with power and conviction. I am that I am, and all that I am, I am. And you keep saying it. You can use the mirror, whatever works, but just keep saying it until you really feel the power of your soul. You really feel who you are. Um, and really getting clear, this comes with this card too. Like, if you're down the social media path and you get caught up in some of the devastating news that's happening right now on the planet and what some of the humans have done to animals and just humans in particular, um, it can really pull at your heartstrings. But we have to remember too that some of these humans, I'm just going to say it here, have been subjected or have had other influences that have kind of taken over. So instead of creating more hate, everybody has their role in this. Send power of your light, your love, so that you can draw back your energy. Because every time you send a negative thought, or any time that your energy is sent to someone else, it takes away from who you are, it takes away from the self. So, this is about bringing everything back to you. Okay. I hope that makes sense, but you're being guided here. This is about your inner authority, your I am present, who you are. But I'm being guided to even take that even further. When you're able to understand the I am presence, the I within the I, right? That everything and everyone is interconnected. And you go deeper into that and you're able to touch the essence of your soul. And you're being guided to go even deeper, to listen to the wisdom that has been shown to you. This is only done through the self. And, you know, this has been talked about for eons, to know thyself. It is not outside of self that the knowledge comes, it's within self. And once you've found that internal landscape, you're able to glimpse inside this deeper wisdom. That's why they always say the codes, the wisdom is within you. But how do you get there when the mind is super busy? How do you get there when you're focusing your energy on the fear and the anxiety of the world? Remember, we have the justice card. Those who have chosen to do so are bringing light to this. Justice will be done. We had the trust card even before I pulled these cards. So trust. Thy will be done. It will be done. All right. Last card, and then I'm going to end it, and we'll do a part two. Please post in the comments. Let me know what's been going on with you. Have you been feeling these really intense energies coming in? Oh, I didn't even talk about that. Pressure in the head, ringing in the ears, sleepless nights, change in appetite. Here we go. Oh, Okay, guys, listen, we have detoxification. Thank you for clearing up my mind and my life. And Seven of Water, complex decisions. Stop procrastinating. This is about opportunities for you coming. Listen to your feelings. All right. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Love you guys, and we'll chat soon. So, if you could be so kind to like, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It really helps my channel. Love you guys. Thank you again for watching. Make sure to leave your comments below. I am so curious what's going on. And of course, if you have any questions for me, please leave them in the comments. Love you guys. Bye.